Good.
Good. It's been a while since you've had a chance to fight here at home, right? And the last time you did certainly wasn't as high profile as this one is. Has that made a difference for you, this camp, knowing that you're going to be fighting here? And how's the motivation heading into Saturday night?
I'm trying not to change too many things. It's like, because then I'm maybe just gonna overthink it. Like I fought in this arena twice, and I'm already thinking like, oh, should I walk out with the same song? Should I do this, that? It's like, no, it's good. Just get ready for the fight. Just concentrate on that. Don't put your mind on the other things. So, I think I'm just worrying about training, and it's nice to be at home. Only 15 minutes from where I stay, so that's a plus. But besides that, just focusing on the fight.
Are you staying at the hotel, or will you stay at home and just drive over to the arena on fight day?
I'm staying at the hotel just because it's easier to do all the media stuff. Like if I need food, maybe I'll go and grab it. Like I stop by at home to grab a few things, but I need to be here for all the media stuff, like temperature checks, all the things. And it's nice to get out of my place once in a while and live the hotel living for a little bit. So it's good to stay here. Plus, it's a nice place.
Sure. Coming off a title fight, you know, it would seem that the way to get back there to where you want to be would be a win against a guy like Phil Davis. Can you talk a little bit about that opportunity? And he's a guy who's been in there. He's a guy who's held the title. He's a guy who's fought the guy that you know you lost to. Does a win over him on Saturday put you right back in there, do you think, and be able to make the claim and say, look, I should be next again?
Absolutely. Like Phil is a great fighter. Like everybody always says like, oh, have the mindset like, oh, you're going to win. But I mean, he's good. I'm good. Like anything can happen. Like, I'm just happy to have this opportunity and almost like redeem myself a little bit. I think everybody looked at my last fight and thinking like, oh, like that's how he's always going to be against all the wrestlers. So I think this is my chance to prove that it's not going to be the case. So yeah, I'm happy to almost like fix the mistakes from my last fight and show that I'm not the one, like I'm not how I was in my last fight. I'm different.
From a matchup standpoint, is that how you're looking at this? Like obviously he's one of the elite wrestlers in the sport, but you're looking at it as, you know, he's probably going to try and wrestle me, and this is my chance to show that I can stand up against somebody like that.
Right. I think he hits harder than Nemkov, and his fighting style is a little different. So I think stand-up wise is going to be tougher than my previous fight, and wrestling, I think it's more explosive, and he's good everywhere. So, and I had to get ready for that, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm just excited about it.
I know you're not the kind of guy who would look past Phil Davis at all, but I'm sure you do kind of take a look at the landscape, and you know that Nemkov's got that title fight coming up with Corey. So is he who you want back to be able to avenge that loss, or would you be in position to say, look, I don't care which one of them holds the belt, I want to be in there and fight for the belt again?
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Like, I'm sure I'm going to fight the guy again eventually. I'm ranked, I'm ranked up there. So I'm sure I'm going to be fighting everybody. I'm not planning to stop on fighting. So I'm sure I'm going to fight few people, few times. It doesn't matter if Nemkov is next or whoever else is. My focus is right now just to do good this Saturday, do everything I can, and just show great performance and win, of course. And whatever happens after, like, that's what it is. So yeah, I'm not stressing about like looking too far in the future.
The last time you fought at the Family Arena, it was your last amateur fight. How does it feel to come full circle?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was my last amateur fight. It's awesome. Like, again, like I'm trying not to overthink it too much. I know and it's funny, when I fought then, not too many people knew me. It was only, I haven't even been fighting for a year. So all the St. Louis people, St. Charles people, like nobody knew who I was. So when I walked out then, crowd was pretty quiet. And right now I know it's going to be completely opposite. So like, yeah, it's complete turnaround, and it's awesome. It's almost like a little like history in the making type of thing. So yeah, just couldn't be happier.
You talked about being able to fight just 15 minutes from where you live, 5 minutes from where you train. Are there any drawbacks with fighting so close to home?
No, I mean, I fought a lot as an amateur here. So it's like, okay, I already fought. Like, I know how kind of to handle it. And since it is a big fight, I know a lot of people will come. I think I learned just through experience, just to somewhat block it all away and just focus on the fight. It's all, of course, it's nice that it's so close to home. Don't have to travel after the fighting and just go home. Yeah, I just have to push all that to the side. Of course, it's a plus. It's nice to like think about it, and it's definitely going to be more convenient. But yeah, fighting right now is definitely first thing in my mind, and I just got to get ready for that.
Hey, Julius, you're a very soft-spoken person. You're a very humble guy, which is really refreshing to a lot of fans. You've said in the past that you prefer to overestimate your opponents rather than just think you're better right off the bat. Are you expecting to do the same with Phil this Saturday? And what are you expecting to see from him that might shock you? Do you think he'll be a little faster than you think? Will he hit a little harder than you think?
All of those things. I think I did a little bit less of that in my last fight, because I know in all the fights where I stress out extra, I do better. And in last fight, I think I was just like, sometimes you try to find that medium. You want to enjoy the fight camp or just the fight week in general. It's like, I'm not going to try to stress it. I know I'll do good. I know I did my job, but you do want to be a little bit in here and worry about it and just give the guy a little too much credit. So this week I've been doing that much more than I did my last fight. So I'm kind of bringing it back. I'm just like sitting in my room, meditating my way in it. And just, I remember yesterday I was just sitting and just realizing like how good Phil Davis is. I was watching his highlights of how hard he hits and how he wrestles people. I'm like, all right, like it's going to be a battle. Like get ready for it and just do your best, fight hard. So like I already feel I'm alert and I'm on like A game. So like, I know that's going to make me fight better. Do I want to stress out all day, every day? No, but it's a fight game. That's what you got to do. I believe most of it is mental. Like I have no problem putting in the hard work and training and whatever. Sometimes I overdo it. So like, yeah, I think the mental part, what came not naturally for me. So I need to work on that extra.
Okay, great. And also, are you getting any closer to getting that big backyard you always wanted with the pond and the sauna?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm still thinking about it, still daydreaming about it. Of course, like I don't want to jump into anything yet. Like I don't want to like make few paychecks or it's like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, let's buy the house. Let's get too comfortable. No, I live in a studio, and like last 2 years I was thinking it's like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, I made a little money. I can move into a nicer place. No, just stay with the same thing, save your money, keep fighting. So yeah, like even right now I'm going to stay in my little broken down studio for, I would say maybe a few more years and just save it up and then get something nice once all the fighting is done.
One fight at a time, right?
No, yeah.
Thanks for taking my question, Julius.
Good
luck Saturday.
Thank you.
Santiago?
Good afternoon, Julius. Thank you for the time. You have been with Bellator MMA for about 2.5 years now. How have you experienced this time with the promotion?
I love it. It's always like a little family reunion. I always come back. It's always same people. And it makes you feel like at home. So I like it. I can't complain. And it's like you almost like feel like building stronger relationships with everybody. And yeah, couldn't be happier.
The big light heavyweight Grand Prix final is coming up next month at Bellator 277. Do you see a clear favorite in that fight, Julius?
For some reason, like few people ask me who do you think is going to win, Vadim or Corey. For some reason, I feel Corey is going to pull it off somehow. I don't know how, but I just have that feeling. And yeah, I wish him best of luck. I mean, you always want the guy who beats you to do better because that makes you look better. But I don't know. I think Corey is extra hungry and he's on a mission, and he's gonna get that win.
Good luck on fight night, sir.
Thank you.
All right, our last question, Luis.
Hi, Julius. I'm Luis from MMA Pit. And you took your last fight in a very short notice, and you put the champion in troubles. How much confidence you are in your skill set after this fight?
I'm definitely comfortable and confident. Like everybody says, like, oh, that last fight was short notice. Like, I don't know. It's like I never landed on that. Like I don't really believe it. It's like I was training. Like, was I hurt a little before that? Sure, but I mean, injuries come in literally every single training camp that I had. It's always something been bothering me, and I was in shape. I was ready, and fights always gonna appear at interesting times. Like you're always gonna have like some fight camps a little bit shorter, some fight camps a little bit longer. So you have to be ready for that. So I don't want to have that mindset of like, oh, it was a short camp, because maybe thinking of it that way will affect your fighting versus just going out and fighting. Because like there's plenty of times when people with short camps perform amazing. So was it a short fight camp? I don't believe so. Was this longer? Yes, but of course I had like different speed bumps that were happening in this training camp. You're never going to be ready. You're never going to be 100%. Nothing is going to be the way you want it to be. And that's fighting, and everybody's in the same boat. So I can't complain about my journey or the things that I bump into. I'm sure Phil has his own things. Everybody has their own things. So yeah, we all good.
All right, last one, Dylan.
Hey there, Julius. I was just kind of curious because I noticed you had a bit of pro boxing experience there, and just, Bellator's relationship with Showtime. Like, would there be any interest in taking a boxing bout, or is it solely all about MMA here?
If the matchups are right, I'm absolutely. I mean, I didn't really had a big boxing career, pro boxing career. I mean, I had one fight, but I'm absolutely willing to do more if Bellator lets me to do it, if they set it up. I'm not sure if Bellator is still doing the kickboxing fights. I know those were really awesome. I'm willing to do those if they want me to. I'm willing to bounce around, whatever. I'm a company person, and whatever they think I'll fit, like, let's make it happen.
Yeah, for sure. And just lastly here, like, how much does beating a former light heavyweight champion serve you in regards to, I guess, trending back towards getting another shot at the title yourself?
This is definitely big. I didn't expect for them to offer me Phil Davis, because both news kind of came in quick. It's like, hey, Julius, Bellator is coming to St. Louis. They want you to fight Phil Davis. All right, cool. Like, let's do it. That sounds awesome. It was definitely a surprise. I thought they would give me someone lower ranking, but that's okay. I mean, I think it's a good sign. I think they like me. So, yeah, again, like, I can't complain. Like, this is great opportunity. I can't pass it by. Like, if it knocks at your door, like, title shot was there. Some people said I should not have taken it or what, but like, all the great stories happened that way. And I'm still here. They give me another big name. So they keep giving me shots, like great shots, great opportunities. So I'm blessed to have them.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Julius. Appreciate
Thank
your
you.
time.